Hey guys, so about a year or two ago here in Missouri, I planted about a half dozen grapevines. I just want to show you how they are doing. So take a look at this. I don't know if you can tell, but look at all of these grape bunches. You know, there are, I don't even know, on this one grapevine, it's not a very big grapevine either, but look how many grape bunches we have growing on it. It's probably at least a dozen. I absolutely love growing grapevines along chain link fences. I mean, look at this next grapevine. It's loaded with grapes. I'm actually super excited to have all these grapevines. I just planted 3 more grapevines on other parts along the fence. I'm hoping to have eventually, I think a couple dozen grapevines would be amazing. Have plenty to share with our friends and family and the community here. But yeah, they are producing like crazy. This fence is south facing, so it gets a lot of light. And I think this is just a really good location to plant grapevines. Look at all of these grapes. So eventually what I'm thinking of doing is actually putting a fence parallel to this fence and then having kind of like a trellis that kind of allows the vines to crawl up and over, and then have the grape bunches dangle from the ceiling. These plants, you can't quite tell, they've kind of drooped down to the ground, but they shot out like crazy, like they wanted to climb up something in this direction. So I'm planning on adding a bunch more grapevines here. I actually just added this a few months ago. Look at this one. This one's only been in the ground for a few months and it already climbed up the fence this much. And it's amazing, you know, it just wraps around. It just grabs around the fence and ties knots around it. Grapes are kind of incredible. It looks like this grapevine has some bug issues. I might need to spray this. It's got something growing on it, but doesn't look like it's eating the foliage because the foliage seems like it's doing okay. But probably ought to do something to control those bug problems there. You can see there's some bugs that are eating the leaves here. I actually sprayed it with some neem oil mixed in water, and the neem oil actually burned some of the leaves here. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some spots here, some brown spots where I think the neem oil actually burned the leaf. But it looks like this grapevine is recovering pretty well. The neem oil didn't hurt the grapevines too much. It really hurt the pear tree leaves. So here's another vine I just planted, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago or so. You can see it's already starting to climb up the fence in different directions and link on. Here's another one that I planted, sometime this spring. It's also starting to climb around the fence. So I have a family member up in Wisconsin, and I think they say they have like 3 mature grapevines. And last year they had more grapes than they knew what to do with. So I think we have about 9 grapevines on this property so far, and I'm hoping that here in a couple years we'll have a lot of grapes. I'm also hoping to add in maybe another 10 or so grapevines. We've got some more chain link fence around our property, and I'd love to just load them up with grapevines so we can have enough to share with people. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful summer.